So let's say you're sitting at your desk on your computer and you're ready to enter some transactions into Dynamics GP. This should be simple enough. You're just going to open the program and log in, right? Great, but where exactly is your data coming from? First, we'll take a look at the most traditional way that you can run Dynamics GP. In this scenario, you get up each morning and you head into the office. In your office building, you've got a server. There are a few items related to GP that are housed on this server. First, you have your GP system database, where your common GP data is stored. Next, you've got your GP companies set up. And finally, you have your reports. You probably have the server sitting in some back room. Meanwhile, you sit down at your desk. On your own personal computer, you have Dynamics GP installed. It sits right on your desktop, and you simply open up the program and begin entering your transactions. Your computer and the server at your office then communicate with one another to ensure that your data is up to date. Awesome, right? Absolutely. But there are some disadvantages to this system. First, it's generally more costly. You pay for all of your software licensing up front, you pay all of the energy bills for housing your servers, you pay an IT person to do all maintenance and repairs on those servers, and you pay to replace your servers about every 4 years. And should anything happen to cause your server to crash, you risk losing all of your data. So how do you reduce your risk? Fortunately, Savantis allows you to host Dynamics GP on Microsoft Azure, which circumvents these costs. Let's talk about how this works. Basically, instead of a server in your office, you have your data hosted on servers in an external data center. Those servers host not only your database, companies, and reports, but host your GP application as well. So now, when you log into GP on your computer, you're connecting to those external servers using a remote desktop. You're accessing Dynamics GP through the cloud. The cloud allows you to securely access GP from home or from your favorite coffee shop. Essentially, now you can work from anywhere. What could be better than that? Well, for starters, when you choose to host GP through Savantis on Azure, your data isn't stored on a single server in a single data center. Instead, your data is backed up in multiple data centers. Microsoft has multiple data centers all around the world, with 6 in the US alone. If you host your data in a Microsoft Azure data center in California, your data will automatically be backed up on another server in the United States. This concept is called Geo Redundancy. Geo Redundancy ensures that should something happen to your server or the data center housing it, your data will be safe and sound on an identical server somewhere else. In this way, hosting on Azure is more secure and more reliable than keeping data on your own servers. You have less downtime when servers are being updated. Azure is also more scalable than keeping GP on your own servers. You can easily change the size or your server so that as you grow, so does your data capacity. This means that you no longer have to pay to replace servers, to power them, or to perform maintenance on them. In fact, Savantis provides you with the option to pay for your GP licensing over time, rather than upfront. You make one simple monthly payment per user per month of GP, and all of your hosting is included. Today, business is fast-paced. In the age of instant messaging, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, the cloud becomes an important and necessary tool for keeping up and growing your business. Savantis now offers the GP web app hosted on Azure, an application that allows you to simply open your browser, enter a URL, and access Dynamics GP. You can enter transactions, access your data, and print reports right from the web. You spend less time worrying about IT, less time waiting, and more time getting work done. Simple as that. For more information about GP on Azure, visit www.savantis.com or call 800-450-8908.